Whoa. Oh shit. Sorry, my microphone was like all the way over there. I didn't even realize. Alright. Well. What is happening around here? Also, Mitzi is off screen, I apologize. She's just like sliding off of her bed. Okay guys. I know some people are asking in chat, what's going on? What's going on? What happened? Well, we'll get into it, don't worry. We will get into it. I found out about a lot of this shit last night, and, I'll be honest, at first in my Discord, I was cracking jokes with others and being like, this sounds so dumb. But now I'm hearing that, like, it's actually a lot more serious than we thought, so I don't know, I'm just gonna have to, like, look through the stuff that I found. And, figure out what's going on for myself, basically. That's the plan, so... Alright, hello! Good afternoon. I don't normally, stream on Sundays. I usually just stick to Fridays, for those who don't know. But, this was too good to pass up. Also, I apologize ahead of time. I had a bit of a head cold over the last couple of days, and now it's, like, slowly developing into a chest cold. So, if I cough, I might just need to take moments here and there to cough, and if some might slip past the cracks, I apologize for that. Thanks for crediting the music, no problem. Oh, I forgot to bring it back. There we go. I did. I actually, hang on a second. Yeah, I'm tempted to, like, make that part of the thumbnail, I'm being honest. Like, that, it got a real kick out of me. Give me a second. I have to make sure I pull up the right Firefox thing. I keep calling it Firefox, but it's not. Okay. One moment. I gotta find it again. You guys talk too much in the chat. There it is. Oh, good. Great music. Thank you. Thank you, playlist. Seriously? Fuck's sake. There we go. Whoops. Hold on. It always does this. There we go. So yeah, you put a comment on my last stream saying, Enlaa, the second document has hit the Cine Tower. Yeah, we just started, guys. It's the Danganronpa LARP time! Hell yeah. There's a recording of a... Okay, so, like, there's a recording, there's a document, there's a GoFundMe happening, there's all sorts of things going on. And yeah, of course, my initial reaction to seeing the GoFundMe go up is like, this bitch is trying to get so much attention. And she still might, but... I don't know. I haven't seen all the stuff yet, so I will withhold judgment until after. But I do have a couple of questions just right off the bat before we get into this. So, there's a lot of stuff that was exposed about Synnibear just over the past week or so. And, Like, so a question that comes to my mind is, like, how much of this was Birdie truly unaware of? And that might be a question that we'll never know. Maybe Synnibear might have some like stuff to, like, I don't know. I'm thinking too far ahead. But that is one of the major questions in my mind. It's like it's one of those things that usually pops off in my head. It's that skepticism where it's like, were they truly completely unaware of this shit, or were there some things that they knew and just let slide for the longest time? But we'll find out. So, allegedly, I say allegedly because I haven't seen the evidence, Synnibear has been speaking sexually and potentially grooming a 14-year-old. The server has announced that it will shut down in a few days. People definitely have exports of it already, so that's fine. But, can check screenshots in the docs cause mobile. Okay, that's fine. We'll be going over all of that today. So don't you worry. Alright, let me go ahead and close that. We're gonna start, I actually don't know where we're gonna start. I have some things pinned, so let me go there first. Oh, hello, Pyro. Just sending you the screenie real quick. Sorry about the stream in the screenshot. Okay, so this is the announcement that was in the, that was put up in the server today, or earlier today. This is Synny saying today at, you know, really early in the morning, this server will be shutting down within a few days. Please get whatever you need before it goes down. I'm sorry I failed all of you. Please be safe and find peace with me out of your lives. Right then. Despite everything, please remember, absolutely no harassment towards Synny. Just leave her be. She already knows. Okay. So yeah, the server is coming down, unfortunately. So unfortunate. Which kind of is unfortunate because, like, people have not had a chance to, like, properly investigate it yet, so maybe instead of shutting it down, they should just, like, archive it, but I'm sure people have already. She already knows. Sweat emoji. Okay. Alright. Let me find the first thing I want to talk about, because I want to try and do this in a somewhat cohesive order, because there's, like, plenty of videos out already. Alright, I guess we'll start with the Google Doc. So, and that's what we're already on, so. So this is the new document that we haven't gone over yet. And it's called... The artwork in this document is... Well, that's not what it's called, but... The artwork in this document is censored, the NSFW, but the conversations that me and her had are still graphic. So is this the alleged 14-year-old? I would recommend being 16 years old or older if you're gonna read this. When I met Synny. Okay, so this is the, this is the minor in question. So this screenshot is when they met Synny, and this was, November of last year. N, we'll just call them N. Oh, it's Gino, too. That's unfortunate. Hey, Synny, I'm a friend of Sophia. Hi, did you... they sent a screenshot. Hi, did you know that Synnibear is in more drama scree? What? Ugh. Soph wanted to ask what you are, and are not comfortable with sharing to the public. She hasn't shared any of your DMs with me, don't worry, just wondering on her behalf. Everything else I have to say is that I don't think that it's right that your friend chose to show your NSFW art to the public. You already went through this once and it hurts to go through it twice. I've had this happen to me at 11. Jesus Christ. And it can be traumatizing. There seems to be a pattern in this community. Hell, if you were so close to this person that you wanted to move in with them, that shit will sting. I looked at the dates on all the comics in Bug Spray's videos. Most of it is old from what I can understand. Even then, they don't have any context to it, just displaying NSFW art on screen. But then again, I'm not sure how you feel on this right now. I'm just an outsider looking in, and it's none of my business. I just hope your home situation gets better, and I hope this drama goes away. I've watched your content for a long time, and you're one of my favorite artists. Hug. Okay? I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. Is that like an ear? Is that an ear or like a tumor? What is this? I'm actually confused. I don't know, it's like, it's throwing me off. It looks like a growth on her head. Sorry. Sorry, N. Sorry. This music is so fitting. Is it really? I don't know about that. Okay. It's a ghost ear. That's a face? That ain't no face. Honey, that ain't no face. Hairline? Maybe a tuft of hair? Like, this is the hair. This is the cheek, right? Here's the cheek. Here's the nose. And here's obviously bangs. And then I don't know what this is. The real accusation. Mally! Don't look at me! Don't look at me like that! I'm sorry, I got autistically focused on it. But also, how are you doing? This is, what the fuck? This is 188 pages? What the fuck? Okay, some of these we've seen already, but okay. Alright. Guys, listen. I'll just, like, preface you with, like, the only thing okay, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, acknowledging my age. So, as early as February 17th of 2024... Also off topic, but more importantly, how old are you in asterisks? Asterisks, by the way. I'm looking at you like that. Anyways, peace. I'm gonna go lurk. Have a good stream. Alright, thanks, Melly. Thanks for stopping by. It's their eyebrow and closed eye, because the hair goes up at that point. God help us, God help us. God help us all. Okay, how old are you in asterisk? Senpai, you don't understand. I'm 14, so as early as February, so we'll keep that date in mind, of this year. I'm 14, and Soph told me that since the situation that happened, you don't want to talk to people who are under the age of 18. Ooh, she should have stuck to that. So I understand if you want to stop talking, lol. I don't want to cross any boundaries, I just wanted to be silly. Also, it's 11:26 p.m. for me, so I'm bored and need someone to talk to. Do whatever you feel is comfortable, limiting our interactions or unfriending me, etc. Cinny? Cries, why are all the funny people children? Maybe it's because you have the humor of a child and the brain of a child. And it's a big sign that you are not growing up. Nah, I just don't want to become uber close friends with minors. But I will talk to them and share NSFW with them in my 13+ server. Wait. What, Galaxy? What's the matter? FBI, open up. Alright, guys, calm down, calm down. You're fine. Thought I'd ask, though, because smelly old people don't know how to be funny, /J. I would call her for hours. And this was June... This was a okay. This is not a great screenshot. I'm gonna critique the screenshots, like I always do. This screenshot sucks, because all it shows is that N had a 4-hour call with somebody, but we don't know with who. So, this screenshot doesn't actually tell us anything. So we're gonna skip that one. Her acknowledging my age part 2. Okay. Ooh, I want to tell you about it. So this is June 28th, 2024. Ooh, I want to tell you about another AU. Yes, yes. Okay, so you read Queen of Nightmares. Oh, hold on. The memes in the server are going hard. Yeah, throw some my way if you want to, Pyro. Oh no. Oh no, you're gonna kill me. Okay, sorry, that one got me. The faces are so good. Poor Nightmare, he got the worst of it. I can't believe she made a comic where Nightmare is a pedophile. Like, what happened? Out of everybody, he has the most right to be upset. Oh my god. Alright, we'll get to more of these, later. I don't want to distract us too much. Oh, but that's good. Nightmares of what? Yeah, she made a comic where Boy, this guy with the weird hair, like, abuses and, like, captures and abuses Nightmare because he touched children, I guess? And everyone's just like, wait, what? That's not canon, by the way. Like, now every time I talk to Kato about, like, Undertale AU stuff, I have to remind her that the shit that Synnibear made up is not canon in any way, shape, or form. Like, well, the comic is worse than that. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you read Queen of Nightmares? Yes, 100 times yes. I have an AU built off that comic. Oh, please. God, tell me more. Don't be shy. This isn't my first time talking to you. Fetus. So it's just Cinny calling in a fetus? In this AU, Cinny finds a way to call Boy, and he comes over and fucks everything up. What? Surprise, I can't show you my hot and sexy NSFW, waggles my finger. You're teasing NSFW, like, haha, I can't show you. It sounds like you really want to show a minor porn, and you just know that you're not allowed to. Like, that's the only thing that's stopping you. This is still in June. Dude probably has to crouch to enter a room without hitting his head. I'm normal. Started blushing when you were talking about him being tall. He's so big he could easily hurt me and I'd let him. I mean, like... Yeah, it's like... Stop being thirsty around a 14-year-old. It's just... You know that they're 14. I'm glad they started with that, because a big mistake a lot of these document makers make is that they don't start with, like, the important context of, like, are they aware, right? So props to this person for, like, actually starting with that. Because now I don't have to constantly ask that question throughout this entire document. I just already know that she knows. Alright, we already know that she's, like, a sadomasochist. Oh, this is them just complaining about Sock again. Sock draws big, muscular men. Also, Sock, stop looking at them, pervert. They mostly draw hot characters. I don't know what to tell you. I have beef with a fucking 17-year-old. I want to die. You said it, not me. Okay. I'm kind of there's a lot, so I'm gonna be skimming a lot of them. Wish I was good at something. Boy and girl are kind of hot, not gonna lie. Wait, we're talking about the same boy, right? We're not talking to... Okay, whatever. Okay. The creator fucking hates me, though. They don't like people being interested in their characters. Like, they're okay with engaging... So this is them just complaining about Sock. Sexy time. Ugh. Stick pubes. Oh. Honk his titties. I see male and I'm suddenly a baby in need of breast... What, Cinny? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What the hell? Let's take a break. Some of these I can't, some of these I can't open on Discord, unfortunately, or on stream. Not like they have anything bad in them, it's just that, like, the format is just, like... I don't get this one, but maybe you guys will. I guess it's like, at night they're a pedophile. Okay. The first one was, like, the funniest one. Okay. You're not ready for the next one. I don't... He's not even, like... What is supposed to be hot about this guy? Jack says I'm keeping him awake. I'm trying to be quiet. What are you doing? What are you doing, Cinny? That's like keeping Jack awake. Okay, so this one is slightly NSFW. Okay, so here's I'm having an issue with these screenshots in particular because one issue with these specifically is that we don't know exactly whose DMs these are. Because we don't see who's receiving these DMs. We just see that it's Cinny sending these DMs, but there's nowhere in these screenshots that, like, that show that, like, it's the minor that these messages are being sent to. Still, they're way too horny, and a lot of this you should be keeping to yourself. Enlaa, be careful, one of the screenshots barely... Well, which page is it on so we can, like, avoid it? I will be careful, though. Let me know if this crosses a line, involves ass. If it's NSFW, it automatically crosses a line, Cinny. I also don't know the date on that one. Okay, well, we know that this one's June, so this one probably isn't that far behind. Because N labeled Cinny, Big Sis Cinny. Well, I don't think that's how DMs work in Discord. I don't think you can custom name people, like, on your end. I think that's just the name that they are, like, in Discord. I know I'm, like, hyper-analyzing it, but... So who's this person? Who's Pee-wee Wee-wee? Dynamic between Cinny and Boy is Cinny being a blushy, horny mess. Okay, little goo-goo gaga looking motherfucker. And Boy is a smug bastard who likes to embarrass Cinny and make her flustered. So yeah, Boy would absolutely show off his ass and make fun of Cinny for looking. Caught you staring. Shut up, shut up, shut up the fuck up. Well, I don't know who this is. I don't know if they're a minor. You can nickname people? It's a fairly recent thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, then maybe it is. You can give custom nicknames for friends? Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Kato. Yeah, they just named me Dumbass Cat. For friends. Okay, yeah. Alright. Jesus Christ. Pretty sure Cinny is on a suicide watch right now. That or they're just being entirely melodramatic. Look, I can understand that this is like one of the worst days in Cinny's life. But like, it's time to get offline, Cinny. Get offline, go get help. Stop interacting with people on Discord. If it's over, then treat it like it's over. And before she actually fucking, like, isekais herself. And all of this becomes like, how could you say things about someone who just died? Okay. Hot, I want him to hurt me, ooh la la. Alright, we kind of get the gist. So we'll... What the fuck? Big, chubby boy male is awful thought, but sit on me, please. I'm an ass man, what can I say? I love butts, I cannot lie. Don't tell the public I'm depraved. I think you've told them enough, Synny. Okay, so this is just more of her, like... Her, like, headcanoning that boy can have a threesome with her with his clones and shit. Oh boy. No! Leave him alone! Okay, that's Nightmare, that's Sans, and that's Horror. Leave them out of this. Butt on me right now. Horror is punished the least. Because boy has sympathy- Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Boy uses his tentacles to tie his arms behind his back. Horror is punished the least, because boy has sympathy for him. He knows Nightmare uses Horror's mental illness to manipulate him into doing terrible shit. Ah, stop! No! Nightmare is awful in my AU. He does pedo shit in my AU. He's not even a pedo. He just feeds off their hatred and fear of him. For fuck's sake. Stop. Stop. Oh, let's just say, when Nightmare abuses people, boy makes Nightmare feel as small and weak and defenseless as possible. I'm like... Enlaa has stakes in this story because Sans. I'm like, leave them alone! Leave them alone! Okay. If Nightmare and Co. break one of Boy's rules, they get a ha punished. Boy kinda just fucking treats them like children. At some points, like, motherfucker make them stand in timeout, legit. He spanks them. They hate him so much they want Boy to die. Am I hurting you, Lamau? And, like, this is just, like... Okay, so, I don't know if there are, like, messages in here from N that maybe N just deleted. But I haven't seen N, like, responding to any of these messages. At all. It's just, like... It's just Synny, like, sending message after message after message about this. Like, holy shit. Like, 6:28... 6:28. Oh my god. So it's just like hours. When does this even start? Like, is this is like all on the same day? It could be that they were in a voice call at the time, maybe, but like... Well, here's one. Here's like one. And it's a possible bad image. But mostly it's just Synny, like, just going on and on and on in this 14-year-old's DMs. Jesus Christ. Lightest punishment is maybe Nightmare is being rude or loud or obnoxious boy who just makes fun of Nightmare, embarrassing him. Maybe he lays or sits on him. Nightmare chair. Nightmare is kind of a brat. Oh boy. Why would you talk about... This is like... Oh, okay. This is, him chokes. Leave my boy alone! Leave him alone. Stop! Oh, this is N drawing this. Stop! 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 I don't blame the 14-year-old, by the way. The shower here is freezing cold like boy in that scenario made him shower in cold water. The one where he assaulted the staff. No. Fleshlight male would tear him in half if he tried that. He'd vomit on himself, probably become incontinent. What the fuck? Okay, if you guys don't know what incontinence means, it means that you're unable to control your bowel movements. Like, what? Why are you even talking about this? This was in June of this year. This was like a little bit over a month ago. Nah, Luck, I think this is canon now. Guess Nightmare is a predator now. No! No, Melly, no! No, 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 no! It's not like that! Stop. No! Nightmare backs off the staff member. Leave my boy alone! Okay? If you want to see a wholesome comic series where Nightmare is a good person and doesn't do anything like this, go see mine on Twitter. Shameless plug. Like, I'm making a comic right now that is, like, the actual opposite of all of this. Like, this is, like, the dark side of the fandom. Like, you can't sit with us. This is fucked. I'm, like, getting bullied. Oh my god. It's this- okay, by the way, this isn't the ACC. Synnie is part of the animation meme community, so the AMC. Enlaa about to autism so hard because of this. Like, god. This just hurts. Okay, Nightmare backs off the staff member and apologizes to Boy, of course not the staff member, and Boy immediately forces him to the ground and pins him. Other staff can see this happening, it's his worst fear. Boy then breaks his arm. Nightmare screams so loud that it can be heard across the castle, and a crowd forms around him. Boy sets the bone too, and medics come to make a splint for him. Okay. He deserves it. Also, my feeling when sadomasochism's sexy hot. Jesus, what is wrong with you? Like, if you meet someone that is, like, into sadomasochism like this, there's something wrong with them. I'm sorry. That is one of those things that I will absolutely judge. This music is so dumb. Enlaa about to take Nightmare away from these people, like someone taking a toy away from irresponsible children. Like, Nightmare's not even my favorite. He's like, I'm not even sure if he's in my top 5. But he doesn't deserve this. The poor guy. I had a scenario where Nightmare walked in on a fat male doing stuff with... Okay, I don't care about... Scary thought, fat male is so huge he could probably shove Nightmare into his pants, could trap him between his ass cheeks. Nightmare dying and can't yell anymore. Okay, alright. Boy doesn't sex him or anything, but Nightmare is really upset about the idea, obviously. Boy keeps touching him, forcing him against the wall, and if Nightmare yells for help or says no or refuses to comply, Boy would hit him. Nightmare actually starts crying at some point, and Boy makes fun of him. This is just like... This is just this isn't even real! I'm reading this like this actually happened. Oh my god. And this is all in a 14-year-old's DMs. I normally don't, but I started off an RP with, like, she just, like, went off the deep end. Completely off the deep end. If you're asking which one is my favorite, that's actually a really tough question to answer. Because I have a lot of... You know what, Mally? I actually did a tier list a while back. Maybe I'll make it into its own supercut video. I'll probably do that now, but yeah, I did do a tier list a couple months ago. Enlaa, Mally wants to engage in your special interest! Not right now! I can't get distracted right now! Stop! Not right now! Okay. I normally don't, but I started an RP with this brother based off this AU. It's sexy. Okay. I can't read this anymore. I'm tempted to share the comic with you. I could censor the sex. That's... Okay. Synnie, I mean, yes. Like, censoring it technically makes it, like, fine legally, I guess. It's still bad, though. Like, it's not... It's, like I said earlier, it's, like... The only thing that's stopping her is legality. Fuck the drama, give me the hyperfixation. I'm here to derail the stream, for real. Ignore my shitposting. As much as I would love to, Mally, I do have to stay focused because my parents are visiting later. So I'm squeezing this stream in before they get here. So, but that's like not until like 3 hours from now. So we have time, but not that much time. Not enough time to go through all that. I'll tell y'all all about it later. Okay. Fuck. Now it's on my brain. Like, okay, I do have a lot of favorites, but, like, it has to be either Dream or, there's one called Pale Ink, which is, like, a version of Ink where he hardly ever, like, he doesn't have, like, paint to drink, so he's always, like, emotionless. He's cool, too. Not that Dream. Not that Dream. I win! Okay, okay, but I gotta get back to this. Okay, okay. It's got... Okay, Cross is also up there. So it's gotta be like Cross, Dream, Pale Ink. Those are probably like my top 3. Okay, sorry. Oh, and Lust. Lust as well. Lust Sands. Love him. Anyway, sorry. I just don't want to read this. Okay, I'm gonna like... skip past some of this. Haha, points and laughs at him. What you drawing? Doing an animation I'm almost finished with. It's a shitpost. I think I'm gonna make a nightmare AI so I can mess with it. I did that on character AI, but the filter got annoying. Ugh. Don't you hate it when you're trying to do degenerate shit with AI and the AI just doesn't want you to? Guys, enough! Enough! I already explained myself like months ago back in the tier list thing, okay? If you're really that curious, I'll fucking make a supercut of it and so you guys can see it again. I'm not explaining it here. When the AI is begging for you to stop, you know you've gone too far. Yeah. Okay. I hate the filter. I was doing a RP, and the filter was bugging the shit out of me anyway. I beat the filter. So, what, like, Cinny is just talking to a minor about bypassing an AI to have sex conversations. The robots has to say no to this one. And no means no, Cinny. That's fucking disgusting. Stay away from her. Were you jealous? Do you want me to get you too? Oh boy. Oh, great music. It's like, it knew! The stream knew what we were looking at. No! Stop. Stop. Okay, guys. Spoil just in case. This is still sexual content you're sending to a minor! I'm like scared to scroll down. Like the music knew that we were getting to the bad shit. Okay, I'm like zooming out like really far. I don't want this like all up in my face. The person censored in blue is one of Cinny's adult friends that she would share scenarios with, but she decided to share their conversations with me because she wanted to tell me some of the scenarios. But I feel like it would be an invasion of privacy if I were to leave that person uncensored. I guess if that person's not talking to minors. Oh god. I'm not reading all that. I get the gist. What the fuck is going on? Now, okay, I feel bad for this artist. I feel bad for this person that made this OC. This boy OC, because now it's going to be forever associated with Synny. That's sad. Can I just say how wonderful Enlaa's music taste is, by the way? Thank you. Just laying it all out on the table. This is like almost too much information. This is just like... Wait a minute. Okay, these are the conversations with the adult person. But it's just like, even then, it's just like, my god. Just paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of horny posting to anybody that will, like, give her an ear. Like, holy shit, this is a problem. This is a serious problem. Look at this! It's just like... It's just like... It's like non-stop. Yeah, I know that's the adult friend. He stands up where my god, he's stuck in the crack. Oh my god, stop. Even Boob Mare isn't safe. Guys, in case you weren't aware, there's a version of Nightmare that has boobs. And that's the only difference. It's just, they call him Boob Mare. That's it. Look, he forgot we had that conversation last night. Theoretically speaking, would boy forget Nightmare between his ass cheeks? Boy wouldn't forget, but he might pretend to. Oh, guys, it's disgusting. Wait, oh, N. Okay. Gross. Gross! Warning, Enlaa, when you hit the screens, all pictures, no chat. Stop there. The fingering image is in there. What do you mean? Like, how far down is that? How far does this go? Oh, we're going beyond. We are going beyond. Okay, guys. When she asks about if he's okay, he just tells her to be quiet and looks at her for a few minutes and then just lets out the loudest fart. That's... I'm actually like... This is even worse than Pyrocynical's, like, shit, degeneracy. Okay, we've seen some of these are like reposts. But thanks for the warning. I want the Nightmare Con. Did you finish it? So now the 14-year-old is drawing like fetish comics? I can't finish it without knowing what their room looks like. Oh, jeez. So she's encouraging this 14-year-old to draw, like, the sadomasochistic fetish comics. The cuck chair. He has a chair in his room. It's funny to call it that. Okay. Hey, I don't know what to do yet, though my mind is blank. I have an idea of what he would do to him, but I don't know how to make Synny react. Synny would be mad. Also kinda embarrassed, not gonna lie. Beat him, get his ass. Lol, spank him, maybe. Synny gets popcorn. Yeah, wow. Boy is like in the middle of beating Nightmare and then stops and is like, oh, I'm sorry, do you have a fucking boner? than a meme about sex. And this is her, these are her, this is character AI, I'm pretty sure. When you see the spank comic before the pages of images before the fingering image, I don't have a page number. Okay. I'll just look out for a spanking comic then. Thanks, Laka. So is this character AI or is this like a different one? I came back with some blankets and pillows. Boy watched with a mixture of curiosity and trepidation as she returned carrying blankets and pillows, unsure of what she had in mind, but dreading the worst. He sat up on the bed, watching her carefully as she approached him. Wait, what are you going to do with those? Yes, shut up. Okay. I'm reading an old character AI chat I had with a boy AI. I kinda just tortured him. Why? Help him? Tortured him with my big fat ass. I traumatized him so bad. Okay. I think I'm going to take a small nap because I want to draw the comic, but I physically cannot force myself to do so. Aw, poor baby. Oh, boy. This is bad. This is like, I can't, like, you know how I am. I try to find a way to defend this shit. I can't defend this shit, man. I can't even defend this shit. There's like no excuse for this. Like, this is not a Birdie kitty dog situation where both of them are minors. Like, Synnie is like 20. Not Chai, it's different. No, Chai is the red one? Oh, I wouldn't know. The only one I know is character AI. I need to get my lazy ass up and begin to draw the comic again because now I don't have an excuse. Ha! Do it now! He farts on you, haha. Fine, ho! I'm so freaky about everything, I will die before giving someone my Discord chats. Somebody check on N. The fact that this was, like a month ago. The fact this was, oh, now it's, 2 months ago. But the fact that this was, just 2 months ago. Yes, maybe we should check on N. No, this is terrible. Finally figured out what to do, so look at him go. Ah, I hold his hand. He's so mad. Spank time. Oh, are we getting to the spanking comic? How about you take one in an hour? I actually have an idea. When you begin to drive home, I will take a shower because when I get out of the shower, I will be able to talk to you when you're home. Yippee! Excited for comic. Get spank. Getting close! Getting close! Yeah, I put the stream on low latency, by the way. Thank God. How's that comic coming along? Just, oh my God, you are so eager for a 14-year-old to make an NSFW comic about like a spanking fetish comic. I want to see Nightmare get spank. Go shower, Stinky. Then remain Stinky. No, I want to feel good. I just need to tell myself a time when I should get up and take... Oh boy. I just have to force myself to get up and do it. And I think you just don't want to do it. Where'd you go? Sorry I passed out. Haha, why is... Oh boy. My body forced itself to go to bed longer. Okay, I thought I upset you. So just, needy as well. Is this... I feel like... Oh, okay, the proof is, a little low in... You probably should put this screenshot, at the top, not at the bottom. Or, in the middle, but... I guess just to prove that this Discord account is hers. But we already kind of knew that. Okay. Oh good, more of that comic that we definitely didn't need to see more of. Morning, sunshine. Did you sleep well? What the hell is this? Who are you? This is your new home. I'm here to help you get settled. Oh, this is like the beginning. New home? That's cute. Well, sorry to break it to you, but you'll be staying here for... I won't be staying for long. Oh, yeah? Oh. Yeah, sorry, it was nice chatting with you, but I'm gonna have to kill you. Wow, stop that. Okay. Haha, good. Box of stuff. I'm so scared of my search history currently. Sweats. I choose belt. Like, there are so many instances in this. There's so many instances in this, right? Where, like... N is very clearly, like, hesitating. And is, like, there are clearly parts where, like... Not the ukulele. Like, very clearly, like, showing hesitation. And then Synnie is just, like, nudging them along, like... You know, let's do it, you know? Like, I'm so scared of my search history currently, like... These are all, like, ways, like... I mean, it's, like, playful, but at the same time, this is a 14-year-old saying this shit, right? And then they just continue with, like, the kinky shit. Oh, here's another example. Are you okay? I'm alright. I don't know why I was freaking out so much or why I had so much anxiety randomly. I guess I was just overthinking stuff in general. Hope it wasn't the comic. It's not the comic, don't worry. Okay. Why would you assume it's the comic? If you even think that a minor might be anxious because of the sexual stuff you're pushing on them, that is your sign to stop! You should have stopped years ago! It's just that I guess a personal issue, more or less. I don't know if you would want me to vent to you, but that's basically it. Hugs you, snugs you. This is bad. Is this it? Spank comic. Yes, honey. This is over a period. This is like so much over just the period of days. Jack is awake. We're gonna get food. Yippee, he's getting in the shower right now. Good. What do you mean good? What? Oh no. This morning I was having thoughts of Boy laying down next to me and snugging me. He kept feeling my leg. Oh, okay. For a second I thought he was talking about Birdie. Enlaa, stop! 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 Enlaa, stop this! Stop! Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright. Alright, I'm gonna take this off the stream. And just see what the hell's going on. I gotta scroll down just to see... Oh god. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. And they sent this stuff to a minor. That's great. Wow. Oh my god. Wait a minute. No fucking way. Wait, what? No, wait, no. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. There's... Wait, who posted these? Okay, I guess Synnie posted these. Okay. For a second, I thought, like, the minor was the one, like, making these. I got, like, really worried for a second. I mean, even more worried. And then you're just sending all this to a minor. I don't know how to put this... Oh, here we go. Guys... Okay, I just have to say this. Maybe it doesn't mean a whole lot. Okay, maybe it doesn't mean a whole lot, but like... I don't know. I can't even, like... I can't even form words at this point. It's just bad. It's just bad. Okay, I'm putting it back out. I'm putting it back out. Yeah, thanks, Laka. Laka's looking out for me. A lot of it is just, like, face-sitting, and yes, there's fingering in there. There's a part here where Cinny says, I had a dream where me and Nene had sex. I don't know who that is. But they're telling this to the 14-year-old. This is okay, we're starting to get into this month. We're talking about, like, a week ago. Like 2 weeks ago. Almost. Not even. Yes, 2 weeks ago. I think we're past the worst of it, right? Okay, I think we're past the worst of it. Because I did see the fingering one. Okay. Shit. Although it might get worse. We'll find out. Put it back in the thing! My god, it won't put the tab back in with the other tabs. I hate this. Thanks, Opera. Thanks, Opera. I love it. No, it's great. Whatever, I'll just do this. What page are we on? 104? Woo! Hopefully we don't... Hopefully nothing bad happens. There we go. So, this is September of this is this month. I'm thinking, put that brain to work. I forgot you were a baby for a second and almost suggested something NSFW. Why stop now, Cinny? Why stop now? You've been doing great so far. Too bad you're a baby, haha. Yeah, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Enlaa still using spyware. Scream, save her, don't say... This is September 2nd. You're in danger zone, I like it here. You might get farted on, or you might slip into, Oh, come on. You're a keychain, ugh, but also... Face full of cock. This is like borderline just sex, like sexual rope. This is like phone sex in DMs. With a minor. My thoughts exactly, Millie. How hard is it to just find an 18+ site and talk to fellow adults? It's really not that hard. But like she said earlier, it's like, she seems to think like, oh, only minors are the funny ones. It's like, okay. The boy rape comic. Oh, great. 30 minutes later. Alright, let's go. This is a harness. That better not be for me. It is. I'm not wearing that. Oh, yes, you are. You can't expect me to go public with that. You will. Ugh, let go of me. So here's the plan for today. Whining a lot. You're just not getting food today. You've lost that. Once I'm done with my breakfast, me and you are gonna go on a walk. Until then, you'll be in your room. In the room. Hey, wait. God fucking... Hey there. Close. I don't like having to repeat myself. Be a good boy and stay... The nasty-ass finger. Be a good boy and stay in your room until I come get you. Alright. Okay. Open your mouth, let me sure you get all the soap out. I don't think you're clean yet. Keep your mouth open or else this will take longer. So just like drowning him in the bathtub or something? Okay. That was annoying. Are you done? Start walking. Alright. Oh my god. Endless stop, endless stop, endless stop, endless stop! What?! It isn't censored properly? Ugh! My god, why didn't they censor anything in this document? Okay, fine. Nothing's happening yet, guys. Bro forgot she was streaming for real for real. Nah, it's just like... Enlaa, trust me, it gets bad? Okay. Oh, yep, I think I've gotten to the bad part. Uh-huh. Yep, that's the bad part. Oh my god! One of the pages got taken down by Google! Hang on. God damn it! Fucking Opera! Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, I'm just gonna make, like... I'm just gonna have it pull up a separate thing. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Fuck, shit. It goes on for a while? It's just all here? Oh my god. Bass choice for the Star Fox music? Thank you. Yep. Yeah, I'm seeing... It's 110! This is really just like a Kai Dahlia shit! Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yep, okay. Yeah, wow. This just pages upon pages, and then some of these we've seen already. Yep, okay. Oh my god, it just never ends. Okay, some of this we've already seen, but like... I had no idea it was this much. Jesus Christ. I'm like... No! What the fuck?! No. No! Why would you do that?! This is sick. This is sick! This is sick! This is sick! Go to jail! Go to jail! Go to jail! Oh my god! I can't... Oh my god! Okay, Lucky, you don't need to say it. You don't need to say it! Oh my god! I'm like trying to like get through this as quick as possible. Like this is bad. What was this? Okay, okay. Okay, I think we finally got past... Nope, no, we're still going. It's more art of ass and just her simping for boy and lots of shoving asses in faces. Okay, yep. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna close this. That's quite enough of that, actually. That's enough of that. Wow. Wow. That's fucked up. Okay. Wow. Wow. Sorry, I'm... You know... I'm just gonna draw... Like... So many pictures of me just giving Nightmare a hug. I think he deserves a hug after this. Jesus Christ. Can we all just, like... draw us giving Nightmare a hug? The poor guy needs a hug. This is so bad. I feel bad for a character that doesn't exist. Did you regret being a YouTuber? No, I'm having fun with this. This is just like... Oh my god. I'm just like baffled. Yeah, I did see that one, Snoopy. Hashtag giving Nightmare a hug, or give Nightmare a hug. The poor guy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wow, that's another popular art creator grooming a kid. It's like, oh my god, it's so bad. Like, you know me, I'm not, like, I'm like the last person to jump to calling something grooming, but like... That's bad. That's really bad. Wow. I don't feel the same after seeing the Nightmare comic. The only question is, okay, well, the thing is, she's like a sadomasochist, and my personal opinion is sadomasochists are, you know. Maybe we need to start checking IDs. Yeah, this is like equivalent to the zoo leaks. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Should we get into the Birdie stuff, or should we see Synnie's apology? Up to you guys. I remember she was getting canceled before for having unconventional sexual interests, and I defended her at the time. It's a shame something like this happened. You want to see the apology first? Leave the apology for last. Go in chronological order. Well, if I'm going in chronological order, like, the GoFundMe and the video were, like, first, I think. Yes. Do her apology first, then Birdie's video. Synnie apology, then... Okay, most people are saying they want to see the apology first. Alright. Let me go get it. Viewers are discussing disturbing information being revealed about Nightmare, the entity, possibly being a predator or being associated with a waterworks kink. Why did you guys do this? It's your fault. I hate this. I hate this so much. I can't, dude. I'm sorry for all the people that were eating. Maybe I should have like made like a warning or something. I apologize. I didn't think it was gonna get that bad. I thought it was just like a bit of like light torture. Yeah, water sports? Yeah, that's what they mean. The AI is victim blaming Nightmare. Wow, okay. Let me go grab the apology. I know I pinned it somewhere. Here it is. We gotta turn off the music, guys. I know it's such great music, but... a sec. Okay. This is, Oh, wow, there's 133 of you watching? Wow, thanks, guys. Be sure to like the stream for the sake of my sanity. Alright, this is Synnibear's apology. It is 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Seems fairly short, but alright. Important context. Hey, made an account just to say this. In the comic, Nightmare is having that stuff done. Oh, we know. We know. We're aware. We are aware. Okay.
I was going to make a video talking about a recent document that was released about me, but the situation has gotten much more serious as I realize the damage that I've caused.
You've only just now realized the damage you caused? Girl, you got problems. You have got problems.
Irresponsible content creator, and I've been acting inappropriately towards my fans.
You think?
This alone is enough for me to realize I need to make sweeping changes to how I conduct myself and how I interact with my fans. But the most serious thing I've done is I've groomed a minor.
Oh, well, she admits it.
After I made a mental note to myself to not become friends with minors again, and I overshared.
Wait, hold up.
Groomed a minor. I became friends with a 14-year-old after I made a mental note to myself to not become friends with minors again.
After I made a mental note with myself to not become friends with minors. No, that's not what happened. You pretty definitively said, I am going to stop talking to minors last year. You said that out loud to people. To the grooming victim, you even said that. It wasn't just a mental note. It wasn't just like a little thing in your brain. But whatever, maybe I'm just nitpicking.
And I overshared with them. I shared graphic, explicit materials with them where I shouldn't have. I groomed this child, and I knew what I was doing was wrong. And
Alright, time to turn yourself in. If you're truly sorry, turn yourself in. Report yourself. If you're truly sorry.
I betrayed everyone who looked up to me. I betrayed my friends. I've done the worst possible thing I could have done, and I'm suffering for my choices. I don't know.
Oh, you're suffering for your choices. Oh, okay. That makes everything better.
I can never come back to my platform, and it's my own fault. I'm going to seek therapy. I'm stepping away from my social medias, and I'm going to try to figure out why I felt it was appropriate.
No. You shouldn't just seek therapy. You should be seeking the authorities. You should be contacting the authorities and confess to them that you've done this. And you need to be put on a list. You need to be put on a sex offender list. This is bad. This is really fucking bad. If you truly feel remorse for what you've done, then you will, like, actually take legal accountability for this.
To talk to my fans this way. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want this pattern to repeat itself.
Oh my god, it sounds like Lio. Sorry, no, it's not a Lio thing, but Lio was in a private call and said something very similar.
I want to be better. Nothing
Not about the grooming thing, not about... whatever.
Right. But I want to make sure it never happens again. I'm sorry to everyone I've ever made uncomfortable.
You know, the best way to ensure that this never happens again is to turn yourself in.
Sexual content.
I didn't mean to hurt anybody!
I'm sorry to the victim I groomed. I don't want to say their name, I want to protect their identity. I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm ashamed of myself for doing this and hurting everyone. I'll be closing my Discord server. I'm shutting down my Patreon. I won't be posting my art. If I ever come back, it will be years from now.
If you come back... No, you should never come back. You should stay offline. And, like, you need to, like, actually see, like, actual consequences for this.
Once I've gotten better, and once I've made sure that I can be responsible with the platform I've created. I feel so sorry for Jack. When he learned what I had done, he cried. And he doesn't feel safe living with me anymore. I've hurt him so much. I don't know why I did this. He doesn't want to support me anymore, and I don't blame him. I love him so much, and it pains me that I've made him feel like this. All I ever wanted to do was help him and give him a safe environment to live in, and I failed him.
Really? Because, like, there are some questionable messages you've sent in your Discord that say otherwise. That it was a very much a malicious attempt to swoop in and, like, make him dependent on you. I don't think your intentions were pure in this case.
I don't want to make it out like I care more about hurting Jack than hurting the victim. I'm deeply upset that I hurt the victim, but Jack is my best friend and I can't believe how much I betrayed him. He's been hurt so much by his abusers, and he learned that I did the same thing that they did to him. I can't forgive myself for breaking his heart like that. It breaks my heart to see him so distraught.
Oh my god, okay. Get on with it.
I don't want anyone to try to defend me. I don't deserve your pity. I'm not the victim here. I did this to myself. Pray for my recovery.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not a victim here. Don't feel bad for me, but also pray for my recovery. Why should anybody pray for your recovery? I don't give a fuck if you recover or not. That's just my advice. I don't give a fuck if you recover or not. This is bad. I'm here to laugh at what you did.
Pray that I get better and never do this again.
Why should we have to pray for that? That is your responsibility, not anyone else's. But yeah, like I said, if you truly feel bad, I should have stayed with Sans. Girl, we're supposed to love Sans, not minors. Oh, God. She talks like she's going into surgery. Yeah. Wow, that was bad. That was bad. Alright, let's take a look at this fundraiser. Where's the music? There it is. My roommate... Okay, hold on. Help Jack get to safety. My roommate, Synnibear 3 animation meme creator / commentary creator with 500k subscribers, was grooming a 14-year-old for 6 months behind my back. I'm sorry. Listen, the wording here is just so bad. We were talking about this in the Discord, and it, like, I feel like the wording here is just off in so many ways. Like, I know she doesn't mean it the way it sounds, but it sounds like she's, like, more upset that she was doing it without her. Why did you groom a kid behind my back? You could have just told me you were grooming a kid. Did y'all see the animation Jack was gonna make for her? I don't know. I know there's probably a lot of Birdie fans in here, and I just want to make it clear I'm not a Birdie fan. I very much dislike Birdie as a person. But I can recognize a serious situation when I see one. I get it. It's a very complex situation, so I'm not gonna, like, shit on them too much. But still, I think it was dumb of him to even move in with this person in the first place. Enla's such a bully. Everyone sub. The animation was... Alright, let's see. She has been taking advantage of me, her friends, and her fans, and I'm not safe here anymore. I need the funds to move out and get somewhere safe. Every single cent is appreciated, and I love you all so much. I'm flat broke, and I have no way of escaping at the moment, and I have nowhere to go. I'll need money to apply for an apartment, pay rent in the future while I look for some kind of job, get groceries, most likely get a plane ticket, possibly have my belongings shipped to me once I'm in a secure place, bring one of my cats with me, get supplies and food for my cat, keep my prescription for my antidepressants and antipsychotics. Thank you for understanding. Okay. And so, it's safe to say that they're probably gonna reach their goal. I won't talk on it too much, because it's still a developing situation. But I'll ask the question that I asked again, like, at the beginning of the stream. I wonder how much Jack truly didn't know, and maybe they go into that in the video. I don't know. But it's really tough for me to believe that, like, that Birdie just was, like, completely unaware of all of this. Let me ask a question. Do any of you know, and maybe Pyro can answer this question for me if they're still here, but was Birdie ever in this Discord server? I'd rather this be a scam. Yeah, I do too. It would be so much funnier if this was a scam that they set up just to get 10K.
That's the way it goes someday.
10K, Jesus, it's so expensive. Well, I mean, like, if you think about it, it seems expensive on the, at first, but, like, in a lot of places, rent is, like, baseline rent is, like, 1K a month. So, it wouldn't, like, like, just for rent alone, 10K wouldn't even, it would cover, like, rent for 10 months. At least. Or at most, rather. And then that's not including, like, utilities and all of the other stuff that's needed to even, like, move in the first place, including furniture and food and stuff. So, I think 10K is a reasonable thing to ask for. Enlaa, do you think Synnie is a bad person? Hell yeah, I think Synnie is a bad person. Should she be forgiven? No. No, I think that she needs to get offline. And turn herself in to the authorities. This is bad. Alright, sorry, chat is going very fast. I'm not used to, like, 200 people being here. Jesus Christ. According to Birdie, he knew that Synnie had the server and was inappropriate, but didn't know it was 13+. People are angry in here, yeah, I can tell. The sex offender shuffle ain't getting Synnie out of this one. Shut up. Yeah, unfortunately, we only have one mod on duty right now. Actually, I don't even know if Laka's here anymore. The Birdie stands found the stream. Yeah, but it's whatever. I need North to come back. Oh no. Okay. Let's continue before I get too distracted. Oh, hey, Laka, there you are. Enlaa, did you actually watch Birdie's video before? Well, first of all, which one? Second of all, I'm getting to it. I have it open here. So no, I haven't watched this video yet, because I was going through the document first. Cindy said she was deleting the server. Yep, I'm aware. Birdie knew about the controversy, but not the whole drama. Okay, Alright, I gotta stop getting distracted. We're just gonna get into the video. Okay. Let's just get to it, because I'm getting hella distracted. Alright. This is a long one, everyone. Buckle up.
Okay, I have 19 and that you're 17.
God damn it. Go back.
Okay, I have to be
Why has it gotta be Undertale music, man?
kind of quiet because Cindy is in the other room because she called in sick from work today. But let me pull up my script. This video isn't gonna be like any video I made before. Like, nothing like this has ever happened to me. I don't even know how I'm gonna format this video. Like, I'm just trying to get this done as fast as I can, because, like...
I mean, it feels a little bit performative already with, like, the sad, mellow Undertale music in the background, and this very, like, dark, dim, like sad drawing with a tip jar on it. It's... Look, guys, I get it. The YouTuber syndrome runs deep. I get it. But, like, holy shit.
I'm, like, this is, like, an emergency, but just trying to, like...
It was such an emergency that I had to, animate and edit and put background music on this video. That's how serious this is.
Spill my guts as fast as I can, so that I can be safe and so that Cindy doesn't hurt anyone else. I have a loose script here, but I'll probably ramble a lot due to how emotional I've been, so
Okay,
I apologize
fair enough.
for any messy wording or anything. Tangents. Cindy's victim compiled a comprehensive document in the description, detailing everything that Cindy did with them.
Oh yeah. We've seen it, don't worry.
In all honesty, I still don't know the extent of her actions. Like, yesterday on Twitter, I made a post being like, this was before I found out everything. I just made a post being like, hey, don't come for me because,
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm drinking, like a protein shake coffee. I forgot.
I don't blindly support Cindy just because we live together and I don't know the extent of her actions.
But, like, I just can't understand how you could know someone online for as long as you have, and then live with them for as long as you have, and just have not been aware of anything they were doing online. Like, that... I have a hard time just buying that blindly.
And I said I didn't know the extent of her actions.
I'm not,
well,
like, I'm not...
Didn't know.
Whoops.
Like...
Shit. I'm not sitting here trying to say that, like, oh yeah, Birdie definitely knew everything and was okay with it. But, like, it's hard for me to believe that they just knew absolutely nothing.
I didn't know there was more to this. Yeah, I can't even look at the screenshots because I know, like, I can't bear to look at them. Like, it'll make me sicker than I already have been. So I'm just gonna spare myself the gruesome details.
I don't blame you.
Please educate yourselves, for my sake at least. Check the description, please. Also, I'd like to start this video by saying I'll probably be opening emergency commission slots soon, so please keep an eye on my Twitter. If you want to help me get to a safe place, I'll set up a GoFundMe. I've never done this before, so hope I'm doing it right. All expenses will go towards me moving to another place, and honestly, I don't even know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what the rest of my life is gonna be. I'm gonna talk to my family later. I highly doubt I'll be able to stay with any of them because, you know, I have nobody else. I have nowhere else to go. I have Laurel, my friend Laurel, but she's in college, and as soon as she gets out of college, she's moving to Japan, so she can't do anything. I'm fucking like flat broke right now. I never wanted to say like where I was getting my source of income publicly because people have been getting on my ass for like, ooh, you don't have a job, you're mooching off of Synny, which is all an assumption. Like, nobody has any concrete evidence of that. And although I did not have a job, no, I have not been mooching off of Synny. I have actually, like, I've helped pay rent every month. I've helped pay for groceries. I've given Synny money for gas. I've paid for a lot of her things. Like,
Yeah, but where is the... Okay, so just... Are you gonna tell us where the income is from then? Like, it's gotta be just YouTube money, right? Because... I don't know. Tell us.
I have not been mooching off of her, but I was on SSI, Social Security benefits, because
Fair enough. I'm also on SSI.
so I'm too disabled to work. I've been on these benefits since I was 14, and when I was a minor, I actually received none of the money because it was given to my parents with the intention of, like, them using it to feed me and buy me clothes, and that's just not what they did with the money.
Okay.
And I've been cut off from SSI like 4 times now, and I got like
I get the feeling that like the YouTube career could probably interfere with that, depending on how much that they're making from YouTube.
they've been sending my letters to my parents and my grandparents, even though I keep telling them my address, and I've
How old is Jack? Like somewhere in like 20s? Like 20 to 21? 19, okay.
updated my address in the system.
So pretty fucking young.
But I got no letters about what they've been doing. They just decided to cut me off randomly, and I didn't find out until like maybe 1 or 2 months ago when rent was due.
Oh, fuck. Okay. My bad.
I'm so fucked. Any amount of money is appreciated. Like I said, I'm fucking flat broke right now. $0 in my bank account. I checked earlier. $0.
Okay, so still peak moron age. I'm gonna cut Birdie a lot of slack here, because not only is Birdie very young, not only did Birdie allegedly, grow up in a very abusive home, but also Birdie is autistic and has BPD, and I get it. As someone who also has autism and is also on SSI and currently can't get a job, like, I get it, and it would be very hypocritical of me to shit on somebody for being in the same situation that I'm in, essentially, when I'm in a better life situation than Birdie is. It would be very shitty of me to judge. So I do think it's unfair to just say, just get a job, just get a job. So, yeah.
Also, right when I got finished recording,
Snickers, calm down. That's what you need right now.
Synny said this to me when...
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hold on, let me back up.
$0. Also, right when I got finished recording, Synny said this to me.
So this is, like, just recent. Very recent. Okay. I hate you. You're being a fucking jerk. That's one way to put it. You're saying I sexually assaulted you by touching your ass and boobs. I always asked if it was okay, and you said yes. I mean, yes, but... Oh, okay, hold on. If you wanted me to stop, I would have. I know I poked you in places you didn't like, and I'm sorry I did that. I didn't recognize I was making you genuinely uncomfortable. If you had a discussion with me about it, I would understand and make an effort to stop. You're being an asshole. This is my first time having a friend like you. I've never felt this close to someone before. And you know I'm affectionate and show affection by touching and grabbing people on their arms and legs and their hair. I always ask if you're comfortable with that, with what I'm doing, and you've always said yes. Okay. On one hand, unless there's, like, evidence, like, later in this video that says otherwise. But, like, on one hand, it's like, oh no, don't worry, Snickers. I do have knowledge, prior knowledge of this situation. Don't you worry. But on one hand, if it is something that like they had spoken about prior, and this is something that Cinny had like talked to Birdie about prior, like, hey, I'm a very touchy-feely person. Are you okay with this? And Birdie did say yes. Then I don't know if I can say that all of this shit is sexual assault yet. But again, there's probably more that I haven't seen yet, so I'm leaving it open for that. But just from this so far, it's I don't know. Just give Enlaa a break. She's severely autistic. Alert me, Enlaa, if I'm needed. I need to go do something real quick. No worries, Laka. You're also framing my obsession with Boy as a bad thing. Birdie doesn't have to say anything about that. You did that all by yourself. I don't understand you. It's like you flipped a switch, and suddenly you disagree with everything I'm doing. Why couldn't you just be honest with me? Now here's something interesting. You've never had an issue with it. I mean, like, the obsession with Boy thing. I mean, true, Birdie could have known about that, but that doesn't, like, indicate anything bad on the surface. Why couldn't you be honest with me? I'm so fucking hurt by this. I feel like you know I can't control how I feel about Boy. He makes me happy, and I have a relationship. Oh god, she is yandere for a fictional character. The single message is so manipulative too, like, I hate you too. You hate me, I know you do. True. I do see that, yeah. This is like the boogie thing. I wanted to talk to you about what it means. I don't know what I have. You have something, that's for sure. I wanted to talk to you about what it means, but I never had a choice to bring it up with you. Is mental health only an explanation for infatuation with fictional characters when it happens to you? Whew. I hate feeling like this. It feels like you hate me. I fucking hate being alive. I hate being alive! I hate being alive! What was that boogie thing? There was like a, whatever. I'll talk about it later. You hate me. I know you hate me. I want to fucking die. I've always... Oh, hold on one second. There we go. It was bothering me being up there. I've always given you the benefit of the doubt. I've always been there for you, even when you would split at me. Even when you went non-verbal, and even when you would lash out at me. I could imagine there was a lot of BPD nonsense in the household. I've always just wanted to help you. I don't understand why you're so against me when I want to get better for you. I want to be better. You can't even try to help me now that I need you. There is nobody that can help you, Cinny. You need to help yourself. And I think the best first step is turning yourself in. I think that'll be the best step. Leia something! Thank you for the donation! Yeah. I'm happy, I hate being alive, I hate being alive! Listen, I can understand that Cindy's probably under a lot of stress. But, like, the easiest way to fix this would be to just turn yourself in, bro. Trust me.
When I went to check Discord, so yeah. But like, I need to get out of here. I don't feel safe here anymore. The public needs to know this information. Like, this is a public matter, and I'm gonna be the first to voice this publicly, because if somebody else went first, everybody would go after me. And don't worry, I am like speed running this. I'm like going through this as fast as I can, just so I can get this out as quick as I can, so everyone's educated. I don't support her, and I will never forgive her. I want this to be clear. She is never coming back from this, and I'm never gonna see her the same ever again. She does not deserve
nor
her
should you.
platform, and I don't think she should return to the internet. So, here's what I'm aware of. Cinny was in contact with the 14-year-old with the username Enno, and they'd been talking for 6 months. Cinny sent
Yeah.
Enno porn, including sadomasochistic porn.
Yep.
She encouraged them to draw porn and would get upset when they wouldn't.
Yeah, we did see that. There was a lot of that.
She shared her sexual fantasies with them and did other things that I don't have the details of. And this was very recently. To my knowledge, she only stopped doing this 3 days ago because Enno confronted her and told her that what she was doing.
So Cinny was like still doing this shit? Even like was like still talking to this minor even after all this shit was being called out? That's crazy.
Wasn't okay. And it's not like this is the only time. Like, she has a pattern of doing this. But, like, she promised all of us that after the Pee-wee stuff, she would stop. And I never knew how bad the Pee-wee stuff was. I just took her word for everything. But, the Pee-wee thing is, almost, like, I think it was almost a year ago now. Cinny was in contact with someone with the username Pee-wee when she was 19 and they were 17. And she did all of the same things, and much to my disturbance, before we moved in together, the Pee-wee stuff was going on like as soon as we were moving in together, and I found out that Cinny had drawn a comic of me raping her in 2020.
What? Oh.
And she sent it to
But that was back when they were like beefing though, right? I mean, not that it excuses it, but
Pee-wee right before we moved in.
But yeah, from what I understand about their prior relationship, these Cinny and Birdie used to hate each other. Like, to the point where I don't know if it was like a back and forth kind of thing, or if Cinny was just the one doing it to Birdie. But Birdie has been known to draw, like, NSFW art of people that they hate as well. So it's not out of the stretch of imagination to assume that they were just doing it to each other. But I think that's, they were not beefing? Well, people told me that they were. Cinny was friends with Birdie when the comic was made. A lot of the Pee-wee content was a whole bad thing with oversharing with a minor, but most of the things were like vent content. I still think it's very telling that Cinny always like goes back to like minors. And like she even said it in those DMs, like, how come minors have the best sense of humor? Cinny and Birdie have always been close. They weren't beefing. Cinny was obsessed with them. Oh, okay. So then I misunderstood. My bad. Just when I think I understand what's going on in this situation, I don't. Oh, so it's worse. Yeah, that makes it worse.
Together, and I don't know why she did that. I don't know why, like, the timing. I should have seen that as a red flag, but honestly, even if Cinny did something like really fucking evil, like explicitly evil, I still would have moved in with her at that time because
What? Wait, hold on. Let me hear him out.
like explicitly evil, I still would have Cinny did something like really fucking evil, like explicitly evil, I still would have moved in with her at that time because nobody else would take me.
I mean, I guess? I don't know. Like that that's an interesting line from Birdie. That even if Cinny did something, like, at the time, even if Cinny did something absolutely evil, I would have moved in with them anyway. I mean, I guess. Again, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird line, but if it's true that, like, it was either that or be homeless, like, okay, I'll pose the question to you, I guess, to the audience. If you had to choose between, like, living with someone you know to be a sexual predator and being homeless, which would you choose? To be fair, he was homeless, yeah. And I'm trying to, like, stay mindful of that. I would live in my car? Well, I don't think Birdie has a car, if I were to guess. I think it's easy to say, like, when you have a home, like, oh yeah, I'd rather be homeless than live with someone evil. But I think it's hard to judge when you're not actually in that situation. To be honest, I don't think any of us are equipped to answer that question unless we've been in a dire situation. Yeah, I think it's easy to answer that question, like, when you have the means to, like, have a home. I don't know. Yeah, I think the chances, like, I think taking your chances on the street and taking your chances with a sexual predator are probably, like, one and the same. Homelessness or live with Hitler? Yeah, what an amazing hypothetical, I know. I've been homeless and essay. I choose homeless. That's fair, Laka. I think I don't think there's any right answer to that question because obviously it's like a personal question. I guess if someone is from an abusive home, living with another abuser might seem like Tuesday. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I can't really judge them too much for that statement.
Synnie has intentionally downplayed the severity of her actions to me and hid things from me. I had no idea about Enno. Like, I knew she was in contact
by the
with
way, I do see that Streamline is in my Discord asking for that Crystal video. If anyone's here that's in the Discord, I do know that that video is pinned in the Gossip and Drama channel. It's like pinned, it's like one of the pinned comments. If someone can get her that link, that'd be great.
Enno. And I knew, like, Synnie, like, has sexual conversations with all of her.
Yeah, Trinket, I agree with you. Like, needing to live with someone out of necessity doesn't mean that you condone their actions.
Friends, and I assumed that Enno was an adult, but they're not. I took her word on everything because I trusted her with my life. She has continuously befriended fans of hers and then immediately delved into sexual territory with almost all of them. She keeps doing this. She sent Pee-wee porn after they'd only been talking for a week. I'm gonna be frank. Synnie's a groomer. She's a predator. All of this behavior is predatory and she knew what she was doing. She knew how old Enno was. She would often, like call Enno, like, oh, baby Enno, fetus Enno. Like, she fucking knew what she was doing.
And, like, and Enno was calling Synnie big sis.
She
weak, Jesus Christ.
She did wrong with Pee-wee and said it was promised it would never happen again. So the fact that she could acknowledge what she did wrong in that situation goes to show that she knew exactly what she was doing this time. Another thing,
I'm willing to believe that. I think Synnie knew exactly what she was doing, but she just couldn't help herself. That's not to excuse her actions. Like, it's still, like, fucked up that she did that. I think it was like an addiction for her. Where it's like, you know you shouldn't, you know it's wrong, but you can't, you can't help but, like, give in to those desires, I guess. Which sucks, but at the same time, don't do that.
She has an obsession with Boy, a character belonging to Sock.clip, who's also a minor. Sock has expressed discomfort with Synnie multiple times, and Synnie hasn't made an effort to change anything. She made graphic rape comics, including Sock's characters, and sent them to people she barely knew.
I'm aware. I'm aware that she made those.
She didn't fucking know them. Sock expressed his
hashtag give Nightmare a hug.
Comfort again, and Synnie doubled down and told Sock off because she can cope however she wants, I guess. I haven't looked at the screenshots. I've only heard, like, testimony of this, but it's disturbing.
Don't worry, Birdie. I can assure you that it is very much true.
She has an obsession with Boy to this very day.
Yeah, Obituary, Synnie obviously has a sex addiction, and I think she just takes advantage of whoever is willing to fulfill those desires for her. And I think that she's already, like, inclined to interact with minors because she's more, like like her maturity is like still on the level of minors, and it's just like, no, Birdie is saying that they did not know this stuff during, you know, while they were staying with them. Gotta go now. Hope the rest of you survive listening to all the horrible things. Yeah, thank you.
Before I found out about all this, Cinny actually DM'd me last night and said, "Oh, boy's yelling at me," because I think she has like an imaginary version of him. I don't know. And I was like, "Why is he yelling at you?" And she's like, "I don't feel comfortable saying." And then I found out.
Oh my god, Cinny had an evil alter, not you too!
From someone else what she did, and she just wasn't gonna tell me. Like I said, with the NO thing, I had no idea about any of this until literally, like, last night. And I cannot put my heartache into words. I'm kind of numb right now, so, like, there's not a lot of emotion in my voice, but...
Okay, here's another AI chat summary. Viewers are discussing a past grooming incident and oh, there it goes. Shit, they disappear so fast. I don't get to see them!
I was up all night last night, crying my eyes out for several hours, and everything hurt. Like, this shit fucking hurts. This is worse than, like, my breakup from 2021. This is the worst kind of betrayal I've ever felt. And I'm not even the victim in this situation. Like, this isn't even about me, but... Okay, I'll be honest. She has... With me, like... Now that I'm aware of the extent of her behavior, I've been able to reframe a lot of...
By the way, Revenant, do you want to be a chat moderator? It's up to you.
Her actions with me, and I think some of the things she did kind of bordered on sexual assault with me. I didn't know the extent of her abuse. I didn't know what she was doing behind my back. I trusted her with everything.
Yeah, I think if there's no way to prove that Birdie was in fact aware of all this, then I think it's a stretch to try and sit here and speculate, oh, well, Birdie must have known. I think, like, I've noticed that some of you were saying shit like, that Cinny was, like, hiding things from Birdie intentionally or keeping Birdie out of things intentionally, and I can believe that. I can very much believe that, especially if Birdie's, like, in this mindset of, like, I'm staying here out of necessity, and if they ask me to do something, I'll just do it because I don't want to be homeless. I can see that being a thing.
Everything. I felt safe and happy for the first time in my life, and she turned out exactly like the people who hurt me as a child. Enno is going to be traumatized by this for the rest of their life. I feel fucking sick.
Okay, Birdie, calm down. I don't think you were, like, just about to vomit. Relax. The YouTuber strain goes hard.
I feel like she's gonna continue to hurt people unless I come out about this as fast as possible. Touching back on, Cinny's, like, sexual assault towards me, I'd like to preface this by saying this is gonna get kinda graphic, so...
Okay, so now we're gonna go into the new sexual assault allegations.
I'm sorry. On a daily basis, she, like, makes comments about my ass, like how big and squishy it is, and how she wants a boyfriend with an ass like mine, and she would constantly slap it and grab it. And I'm gonna be honest, I consented to this because I've never had an IRL friend before, and I didn't know what kind of touching was and wasn't okay. And, like...
So, if you consented to it, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely a gray area because, like, Birdie says they're consenting just because they didn't know any better. I have a hard time believing they just didn't know any better, but, like, I don't know. Like, I need to keep in mind here that sexual assault means unwanted sexual, like, physical sexual interactions. We can definitely say it's, like, sexual harassment, like with the comments and stuff. But if Birdie is saying that they consented to it, I don't know if it's like if it's falls explicitly under sexual assault, but we'll keep going.
Like, I also consented to her, like, touching my boobs. And, like, I guess, like, this stuff is fine because I consented to it, but there's stuff that she...
Mage, we can say that for sure, like, because of mental disabilities, the consent is more dubious. But we also have to remember that Synnie, like, also has a lot of the same mental disorders. And they're very similar in age, so, like... Coerced consent is also SA. We went over this with the Cortels thing, and I'm not gonna like go into depths with it again. If you guys want my take on that, you can come back on Monday. But I'm just gonna keep it like I don't want to get too into the weeds with it this time around.
She did that I didn't consent to, like...
Oh, it's okay, Kato. We don't have to make it explicitly known. We don't have to say the quiet part out loud.
She would often poke me, like, in the ass or, like, on my crotch and, like, make jokes about fingering me, and, like... I told her not to do this, and I said no multiple times, and I would even, like, scream when she did it.
Okay, hold on. Let's actually listen here.
She would often poke me, like, in the ass or, like, on my crotch and, like, make jokes about fingering me, and, like... I told her not to do this, and I said no multiple times, and I would even, like, scream when she did it. But she did it even as recently as, like, a few nights ago, I think.
Yeah, it's possible that maybe Synnie just thought that, like, you were joking or playing around, but at the same time, this is why people need to make very clear communication about their boundaries with each other. Otherwise, like, shit like this happens. Well, we can just ignore Clef. Clef is just a hater. Clef is a hater. Ignore him.
I still have my doubts about, like, my feelings about this because, like...
Can you turn on the subtitles? Yeah, sure, I can do that. I don't know how accurate they're gonna be, but...
That
more power to you.
I continue to say no, and I confronted Synnie about this, and she said she thought I was joking when I said no.
Oh, see? Hey, you know? Because, like... Hear me out for a second. Like, if you live with somebody and you're used to, like, poking them or, like, making sex jokes with them, and, like, you poke them somewhere and they go, stop! Stop! Like, does that sound really serious? Like, we don't know how Birdie said it exactly, but, like, I'm willing to bet that it was something like, stop! Synnie, stop! You know? But, like, this is why, like, boundaries need to be very fucking clear. Like, you need to be very clear with, like, hey, Synnie, I don't like when you did that. No, stop, Enlaa. Well, that's the way I see it. All I'm saying is that it's a possibility. Listen, I'm trying to be, like, neutral here, but maybe I shouldn't. He said he shouted at Synnie to stop. Stop, says in a flirty voice. I mean, that can happen sometimes, but, like, that's just me making assumptions. But yes, if what Birdie is saying is true, that they literally were yelling at Synnie to stop, then yes, that would be Synnie, like, crossing a boundary.
Which I have a recording of, but I'll
there's
show
recordings.
The recording later. I just want to talk first.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot this. I forgot to say this in my initial recording, so I'm just adding.
Yeah,
this
fair
really,
enough, Snoopy.
Really quick. But, Synnie asked me to sit on her face one time. Okay.
Oh yeah, we know that's a fetish. Okay.
And I declined. Okay, that's all.
One time
Yeah, CXT, we'll just... If there is a recording, then we'll just have to hear the recording.
She wanted to find a character AI adjacent thing that let her sext with the AI, and her friends didn't give her anything, so she suggested asking
I know,
her
right,
server.
Barry?
I told her she could if she wanted to, because I was under the impression that her server was like 16 plus.
Hang on, let's go back,
okay,
sorry.
That's all.
One time she wanted to find a character AI adjacent thing that let her sext with the AI, and her friends didn't give her anything, so she suggested asking her server. I told her she could if she wanted to because I was under the impression that her server was like 16 plus or 18 plus and that she was being responsible, and she
I see. Well, even if it was 16 plus, that wouldn't be okay. But this leads me to believe that Birdie was possibly not ever in the server, actually.
fucking knew what she was doing, but I only found out recently that I was 13 plus and I had no idea. She started sexting with the AI on a regular basis, like in the room with me. One time I was cuddling with her,
Yeah,
and I was
16
on top
plus?
of her, and we were watching something while she was sexting with the AI. I said something like, "Oh, your heart's beating really fast. You must be scared of whatever we're watching." And she said, "Oh no, it's for another reason." And I had to tell her to stop sexting with the AI while I was there. In fact, at first I wasn't aware that was what she was doing until one point where I tried to look at her phone and she hid it from me. She's intentionally tried to cover her tracks so many times, and I'm not defending her anymore. I defended her before because I took her word for everything. I foolishly believed her about all of the lies she told.
Honestly, Clef, I feel like Birdie is allowed to talk about their personal experiences with Cinny. I think that's fine for them to do. I think we should be encouraging that more from people, like, you know, stick to what you know, not what you don't.
Everything she was hiding from me. I knew she was messaging Enno, like I said before, but I did not know Enno's age. One time they were calling each other, like, in the living room, and I walked in and, like, Cinny hid their DMs from me, and I asked why she hid them, and she just told.
Okay, I will say that yes, you can withdraw your consent or change your mind, but not after the fact. That's the thing. As long as you're consenting before or during a sexual encounter, you've consented. You can revoke your consent during. That is possible, but like months or like even like hours, days, months after the fact, no, you can't retroactively call it rape or sexual assault. That's just not a thing.
Told me she didn't want me to see, and I kept pressing about it, but eventually I gave up because I knew Cinny sexted like all of her friends, and I assumed Enno was an adult. When I found out that Enno was only 14, I got so violently sick. It took one conversation for my happy ending to just be ripped out from under me. My friend.
Yeah, sure. I can agree with you that Jack can feel absolutely violated from that. I mean, I don't think they had any sexual interactions, even though Cinny apparently tried. I can understand feeling violated from that. But like feeling violated and actually like thinking that you were violated are two different things.
Friendship with Cinny was all a lie. The opportunity she gave me, her saving my life. We celebrated Christmas together. We celebrated Thanksgiving together. My whole family treated her like she was part of us. Even my parents. We went on vacation with family in Seattle for 4 days very recently.
I do remember that
We
because Cinny
raised
was saying
2
that they were on
cats together,
vacation.
and I don't know what's gonna happen to them when I leave.
We had cat babies. We had cat babies together.
Squirp loves me more than any cat has loved me before, and I know if I leave her behind, it'll crush her. Squirp has been comforting me every time she finds me crying over this. I can't leave her behind. I literally have her, like, laying on top of me right now because she knows.
Birdie, I don't care. We need to keep this brief, please, and thank you.
And they didn't even
I'm
know
running
her.
out of
They were
time.
so kind and generous to her, and she ended up being a predator. She fucking broke my heart. I had to talk her out of suicide recently when the first doc about her was made, and...
But that first doc wasn't a red flag for you? Like, did you even read it?
I cleaned...
I'll just hear what they have to say.
Most of the apartment for her while she was at work, and I worked so hard on cleaning the apartment that I had sweat dripping.
I don't care about how hard you clean the apartment. I'm sorry, I don't care.
Because I wanted I baked brownies for her.
I don't care! I don't care! This doesn't matter.
I loved her and I didn't want her to die. I don't want her to die. Even now, like,
I can't think of many people that actively want her to die. But, whatever.
I don't think I can even say that I hate her. But, like, this changes everything.
I still have like an hour, so don't worry, guys.
Our birthday is this month.
I don't care about what your birthday is!
And I thought this was gonna be the first one. I don't have a life anymore. Our friend Laurel was actually gonna fly out and visit us, and we were literally just discussing plans for it right before we were told what happened. And she had to cancel. Me and Cinny were gonna make a
Clef, you getting ass blasted in the comments.
leches cake and decorate it because
They're eating you alive.
Tres leches
Oh my god,
in
I don't care about the
me.
cheesecake.
She saved me, and then she broke me. I'm in Missouri with nobody to save me.
Missouri?
I don't know anybody here.
You should go live with Vlad. He'll take care of you.
I have nobody left. Cindy wanted me to be the uncle to her kids. I wanted to have a house with her. I loved her unconditionally, and I've shown her love that I've never shown anybody else. I loved her more than anything. I miss the Cindy that I knew. All it took was a 5-minute conversation, and my wonderful best friend who saved my life and made me feel whole turned into a disgusting, vile creep. I miss her so bad. I wish I could just wake up from all this and go get ice cream with the real Cindy like I did every week. But that wasn't the real Cindy.
You shouldn't be giggling at this. This ain't my trauma.
Keep getting away with taking advantage of people. And it hurts more than anything in the world. There are no words to describe my pain. I miss the Cindy that I loved
Fair enough,
so
Clef.
dearly, that I cherished, that I loved more than anything. I didn't know she was capable of this. I don't know why she fucking did this. She ruined everything.
Okay, I feel like Birdie's kind of just looping at this point. Should we just, like, get to the recording?
Anything like what Cindy has done. I would never endanger a child just to get off. People with hypersexuality are never inherently predators. Cindy's predatory actions cannot be excused by hypersexuality. She's taking advantage of people who idolize her, children who idolize her. She's only been concerned with her public image for most of this, and when people talk about these things, I found out later that it's much worse than I thought it was.
Alright, is this the recording?
Hey, hello, my name is Eno. I'm happy Jack would let me have
That's not the recording, but we'll listen to what Eno has to say.
a place to speak in this video. I'm 14 years old, turning 15 next month, and I was having inappropriate conversations with the YouTuber Synnibear03, as you can probably tell at this point. All of my evidence is going to be in the document in the description. I'd rather not be putting my evidence in this video because the evidence itself is graphic and triggering for Jack, and it would be best if you looked at the doc yourself with precaution.
Birdie himself has said that he's not a victim. Relax, guys.
All of this happened so fast, and honestly, I'm still processing everything. The reason I wanted to say something is because it felt like I owe it to everyone. Her audience, the people that she cares about, and her. I met Cynthia 6 months ago, but we only started to get close as of recently, because I made fan art for her. I've been a fan of her channel ever since I got into the animation meme community, so talking to her felt surreal, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't care how big her platform is, or about any of her content, or how much of a fan I was, because I don't believe in any of that stuff.
Damn, Enlaa getting
Outside of
bodied in a
YouTube,
chat more than Clef. Yeah, they're gonna eat me alive.
Still a person that I decided to talk to. I don't have many friends. In fact, I only really have 2. So when I started to form a bond with her, I started to see her as a big sister or somebody I could look up to and tell things to. Because me and her have some things in common. I didn't mind the whole thing with Boy and Nightmare. I didn't mind talking to her about any of that stuff. I don't even think I realized the severity of it until somebody else told me it was wrong.
Yeah, no, how could you? You're a minor. Like, nobody blames you for not understanding that this shit is wrong.
Maybe I'm just having Stockholm syndrome of some sort, but I want to believe that she's a good person and that she never wanted to hurt me in the way that she did. She never wanted to hurt anybody in the way that she did, because we all know that she's smarter than this. She makes videos on people like this. I'm still trying to process everything, so for the time being, I'm going to remain by her side until I know what to do with myself. I haven't been able to sleep all night because I was crying and trying to figure out what to do.
This is a very, like, I can't tell if this is, like, a recent picture, if it's just, like, background footage from, like, months ago. I can't tell.
And how I could fix it and make everyone happy, but it's not my place to do that. She did this to herself. But honestly, I can't help but feel regret, knowing that I did something that could impact her, and what this will do to her channel and the people around her. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this, but I'm going to do what I have to do, because this is what feels right. I'm so upset that I had to meet Laurel and Jack this way, but they are some of the sweetest and most caring people I have ever met. They are understanding and compassionate about their morals and what is right and what is wrong. Jack has developed so much as a person, and it shines brighter than anything. I feel bad because I'm doing this before his and her birthday, but this was so sporadic and it happened really quickly. I think I said everything that I wanted to say, but if you guys want to message me or talk to me, my Discord's on the screen. But if I stop replying to DMs or unfriend...
I don't think a 14 to 15-year-old should be, like, publicizing their Discord for anybody to just reach out to talk to them. That seems highly irresponsible. Guys, don't go messaging this person. They're a minor. Stay out of their
Hi,
DMs.
it's me again. To end the video, I'd like to include a recording of the conversation where I confronted Synnie.
Yeah, now chat is eating itself alive. What a journey.
I want you to
What a journey we've all come on together.
be warned, the recording includes a ton of crying and grieving and panic, so it may be emotionally distressing to hear.
Nah, I'm chill.
But I want to cover all my bases and make sure that I'm as delicate and thorough with this as I can be. So, here you go. So, I know what happened.
What do you mean?
So
what do you mean?
the-
What do you mean? 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 Wait a minute. Are we in the same timeline?
It's okay. Here, I'm gonna tell you what I know, okay? Soph told me that you've been sending porn to Enno, and she told me because
Yeah, guys, if you are offended that I laugh at someone else's trauma, you can leave a dislike, you can leave a like, you can also subscribe, and you can, I think the best way to tell me how disappointed you are in me is to tell me through my Ko-Fi.
I deserve to know.
Uh-huh.
And, you knew that Enno was 14.
Uh-huh.
I think this is very predatory. I don't support this, and I don't condone this, and oh, fuck. I noticed that you have withheld some
Thanks, Rev.
information from me about, like, your behavior, because at this point, it's not a mistake. Like, you can't just accidentally send a 14-year-old porn.
No,
like,
no, you can't.
Nah, you can't do that.
have done,
no.
You groomed them. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. What you did was grooming. I can't support you in this.
In what?
Just in this
In what?
situation, like, your action there, and I don't know what's
Oh, god damn it. What the fuck happened? Sorry, it's just funny that Synnie is, like, acting surprised that somebody wouldn't support this behavior.
Knew that Enno was 14.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Told me
Wait, hold on.
because I deserve. It's okay.
Hang on,
Here,
I'm trying to find where we
gonna
were
tell.
again.
Uh-huh.
And
Alright, we'll just play it from
you
here.
knew that Enno was 14.
Uh-huh.
I think this is very predatory. I don't support this, and I don't condone this, and oh, fuck. I noticed that you have withheld some information from me about, like, your behavior, because at this point, it's not a mistake.
Yeah, I'm getting uncomfortable looking at this For You page. The microwave moms, the Yuri anime with toxic BL tropes, Gordon Ramsay. So it's a very like, I guess maybe they screen recorded, but I don't know.
You
don't
can't
know.
just accidentally send a 14-year-old porn.
No,
like,
no, you can't.
What do you mean I can't groom this
you
minor?
groomed them. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. What you did was grooming. I can't. I can't support you in this.
In what?
Just in the situation, like, your actions, like, at first, like, from the information you told me, like, I thought you were being impulsive and making dumb mistakes, but this is an intentional, repeated behavior that you have continued to do, and I'm not okay with this. And this whole thing has made me realize that you have been inappropriate with me too.
Wait, how?
You know how I told you not to like poke me in the butt or like on my crotch and you still do it?
Oh, Wait, do I do
Ooh.
it in the crotch, really?
Like, I don't know, sometimes you still make jokes about like fingering me and stuff, and you asked me to sit on your face that one time. Like, that's not
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that's
did
a
do that.
sexual situation that you were gonna put me in. Like,
The sheer did you hear that silence? Like the oh. Uh-huh. It's guilty.
I consented to it because I didn't know what kind of touching was and wasn't okay, but now that I'm like putting the pieces together, now that I've like stepped back and took in the whole view of the situation, you haven't you haven't been treating a lot of people right. Like you your hypersexuality can only go so far. Like at
I
this point,
agree.
you're taking advantage of your fans and
I have a few friends that are hypersexuals, strong libido, want a partner or whatever. But like none of them have done anything like this, obviously.
you've taken advantage of me. And I'm gonna be honest, Cinny, I don't want to live with you anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I I draw a line here. I can't have you doing these things with kids. I can't live with someone who is taking advantage of children. I
I
can't.
don't want to anymore.
But
I don't want
still
to
arrest it.
anymore. What? I don't want to. I don't want to take advantage of children anymore. Oh my god, Cinny. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is bad. I like that it's not the I found out you were grooming minors. That's not the part that upset Cinny. The part that upset Cinny is Birdie saying, I don't want to live with you anymore. That's when they got upset. That's very, very telling.
Issue. You can't undo this. Like you have done this with so many people and it's okay.
No, no, no.
No, no.
No,
it's okay.
I want to be better. I want to do better. I want to.
I
You
can
can't come
change.
back
I
from
can
this.
change.
You can't come back. You can It's okay, but Cinny,
Jack, I cannot lose you.
I
And that's where Cinny's priorities are, clearly. Like, it's definitely an obsession. Like, I don't think Cinny truly cares about any of the stuff that they did online with, like, 14-year-olds and shit. Like, this is the thing that Cinny cares about.
feel safe here anymore after learning what happened. Dude, I was fucking crying my eyes out earlier when I found out what you did.
Jack, please.
Broke my heart, Cinny, that you would do that. This hurts
Yeah,
me
it's
too.
very
Jack,
manipulative.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this again.
It's already been done. The damage is already done.
It's already been done.
Jack, oh fuck. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ever make you feel like I was taking advantage of you.
It's not about me.
I know, and I know.
When you've been doing this with them for months.
It's like seeing your
too,
friend's
and
parents argue.
You lied to me about it.
What do you mean?
You would intentionally like hide from me that
Yeah,
you
there's
guys
been a
were
lot of
talking
this
about
this year, especially. Like, Good lord, jeez. Like, it feels like every community on YouTube has had one so far.
Sexual stuff. You never told me how old they were.
I told you we were being hypersexual with each other. Like
yeah, but you never.
Guys,
told me how old they were.
I've already seen Cinny's shitty apology. We saw that one first before this.
I thought I did. I thought I told you.
And you said out loud that you're being hypersexual.
Wait, okay. Cinny's saying here, I thought I told you, and they just expected that Birdie would be okay with that? It's an interesting assumption to come to, Cinny. Like, even if there's proof that, like, Cinny told Birdie ahead of time, the fact that you just thought that Birdie would be okay with that? Yeah, I thought I told you. Clef, okay, Clef. let's not go there right now.
With a 14-year-old, and that was okay in your mind when you said that out loud. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think that anymore.
I don't think that anymore. Now that you moving out is on the table, now I don't think any of that anymore. I didn't think it was wrong until you said you weren't okay with it.
That to begin with, like,
I don't know. It was some sort of desperation for something familiar.
What?
Desperation?
Something familiar.
Like,
I don't want to do this anymore.
I know, and it sucks, Doma Jack.
Don't.
I won't ever again.
But
I'm making a conscious choice. I don't want to do it ever again.
Cinny?
I stopped talking to them for a while because I felt guilty, and I knew I shouldn't have done it.
Cinny.
You can't come back from this.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable.
Also,
Yikes.
since you stuck around till the end,
Yeah,
I thought it would be
familiar?
great for you to help
Like, there's so many red flags going off right now.
get some of that sour taste out of your mouth. Since September 1st, I was slaving away on a birthday animation for me and Cinny, but as soon as I found out what she did, I immediately dropped it. It was gonna be unlike Cinny. Here you go.
Wait, what?
But I'd like to make it a point that this animation has a suggestive nature, so you know what you're in for, because
Wait.
you get it. All of my artwork is 16 plus.
Wait, hold on, wait, what? What? Birdie. Hey, so I made this animation, I didn't know they were a groomer at the time, and now that I know, I feel bad about making it. But fuck it, I worked really hard on it, so I'm gonna show you anyway.
Like I said, but
hang on, let me back up a little bit.
What I had so far.
I'm gonna show you what I have so far, just a work in progress.
In a while, and I don't want it to go to waste, so...
I don't want it to go to waste! Bro, you just got done talking about how this person is a groomer and how they sexually assaulted you, but I just worked so damn hard on this animation, guys. It would just feel like a crime to not share it with you. Okay, let's see it. Fuck it, let's see it.
Although, I'd like to clarify first that the animation is 16 plus, just like all of my artwork. And
oh yeah, guys. Yeah, it is very suggestive. Let me just continue showing you the suggestive animation that has a groomer in it.
Themes. It's the panty and stocking transformation scene, but with me and Cinny.
But
so
why? Throw it away.
All of my artwork is 16 plus, like I said, but I'd like to make it a point that this animation has a suggestive nature, so you know what you're in for, because I'm not a freak, unlike Cinny. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this segment is not convincing me otherwise. Oh no, alright, let's see this. No, I shouldn't even have to make this clear that nothing I say about, like, Birdie's response takes away from what Cinny has done. Like, it's a stupid conclusion to come to. But it's like, this is still dumb. Yeah, this is freak behavior! Like, why are you still showing this to us? Oh, I didn't want it to go to waste, guys. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I've had enough. That's enough of that, actually. This is so dumb. Talk about tone deaf. My eyes. Yeah, like, was the effort you put into it more important than, like, not doing that? Okay, well, that, was interesting. That, just everything is, like... such a bizarre situation. But yeah, what are my final thoughts on this? Let Birdie have the GoFundMe money. I don't care. I don't care about the GoFundMe. I just hope that, you know, they do what they say they're gonna do with the money. As long as they do that, I don't really care. As for Synnie, I think that if Synnie is actually truly sorry for, like, the shit that they did and is truly remorseful, they would actually, like, report themselves to the authorities. I absolutely think Synnie should do that. I know they're not going to. At this point, the 2024 bingo card is looking rough. Tell me about it. But yeah. It's all around just fucked up. And I think Nightmare deserves a hug. What do you say, Streamline? Nightmare is the real victim here. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! But yeah, I'm definitely just gonna draw a picture of me giving Nightmare a hug. He did not deserve the shit that happened to him. Get Nightmare out of here for real! This is a nightmare. Wow, that was terrible. I don't think I've ever, like, been, like, actually physically uncomfortable by a situation before, but... I'm glad that the worst of it is over. But I still think that Synnie should turn themselves in. Anyway, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Is there anything else I wanted to see? No. I think that's everything. Oh, well, except there's, like, a Soph the Neko video, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to it. And I think it's just, like, repeating the same shit that we've already gone over. But yeah, it's just bad. Synnie is definitely, there's something, you're sick in the head. You need to get offline and turn yourself in. And Birdie is clearly not very sound of mind themselves. But, I don't particularly like, I'm not... I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm speechless. Bro, my bingo card looks like Frankenstein with how much shit has been added. Ladies, stop fighting. Wow. Well, what's everyone's takeaway from this? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. No, I don't think panty and stocking is the issue here. It's not really that it's suggestive, it's that you would still, like, flaunt an animation, like, about somebody that you are now fully aware is a groomer and you believe sexually assaulted you. It's just fucking weird. It's a deaf autism moment. Yeah, I can believe that. I hope Jack makes out safely with his cats and that Birdie takes responsibility. Oh, I think you meant Synnie. I'm so fucking done. Why is it so hard for people to not talk to kids in a sexual way? Yeah, and we kind of talked about that at the beginning, where it's like, clearly it's like... I think this is a problem a lot of people like Cinny run into, where it's like, they're hypersexual, but they still have like the maturity of a child, and they just refuse to grow up. They just continue living in La La Land, to the point where they actually like delude themselves into thinking that, you know, being sexual with kids is okay, because they still like, well, it's the whole like, well, I'm a kid at heart argument. It's that sort of delusion. The thing is, I can't just sit here and tell Birdie to like get offline, as much as I would love to, because Birdie kind of relies on online interactions for his income at the moment, especially right now. But I feel like what Birdie, if I had to give Birdie any advice, it would be to get a job, get a steady income offline, and then take a couple years offline and just focus on yourself, because like, I do wonder, like, you know, I do wonder God, I can't read. I do wonder if more old AMC creators are gonna go down this route, because chronically online plus being exposed to sexual stuff since they were very young. Like, I would say that Birdie is still very much at a risk to like fall down the same pipeline. And that's why I'm like suggesting that they get a steady income offline and then get offline. Like, this is just not... Pardon me for sounding like redundant, but this just ain't healthy. I feel like, just like the art commentary community, the entire AMC just needs like an entire overhaul. We should all support Enno. I mean, sure. I guess. I mean, supporting in what way? Like, just leave the kid alone. In my opinion, the best thing you can do to support them is just to leave them alone. Don't go out of your way to message them. Don't go out of your way to, like, contact them. Just leave it alone. Birdie has a heart condition? Well, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, no kids in Discords. Can we stop that, please? Wait, what happened with Nightmare? No, don't worry about it. Just give Nightmare a hug. Give Nightmare a hug. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Alright. That's gonna be the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for watching. I did not anticipate so many people, like, jumping over to the stream. It's a little overwhelming, but whatever. But, like, comment, subscribe, I guess. And, yeah, everybody in this situation needs help and or jail. Anyway. Thanks, Kato. OMG, Enlaa, you're so popular. This was a very informative nightmare. See you tomorrow? Oh, God. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I will be putting out a supercut tomorrow, but it's about the Cortels thing, not about this. Alright. Have a good evening, everybody. Or good afternoon, I guess. I don't know. Actually, is there anyone live right now? Should I take you guys somewhere? Take you guys on a trip? Let's see if there's anyone live right now. No. No one's live right now. Sad. So sad. Alright. Bye-bye.